The person that you're looking at right now is Representative Mike Collins of Georgia. He tweeted out a photo of J.D. Vance, and you got to see this photo. So Representative Mike Collins tweeted this photo of J.D. Vance. That's not J.D. Vance, or at least that's not who, or at least that's a digitally altered image of J.D. Vance. That's the real photo of J.D. Vance. So this is the actual photo of J.D. Vance that he took for the Senate. And this is the altered version of J.D. Vance. Let me do it again. So that's who he really is. That's who they want him to be. So look at this. Look at this altered version of J.D. Vance. What is wrong with the Republican Party? But that's not why I got you here today. I got you here today because of what Donald Trump said on the Hugh Hewitt show. It's a podcast from a political conservative. You have got to hear this.
How about allowing people to come through an open border, 13,000 of which were murderers, many of them murdered far more than one person, and they're now happily living in the United States. You know, now a murderer, I believe this, it's in their genes, and we got a lot of bad genes in our country right now.
So he's saying that if you are a murderer, if you are any kind of criminal, but let's just go with what he's saying. He's saying that if you are a murderer, then it's in your genes, it's in your DNA. Again, people, this is Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. He talks about how he became an anti-Semite and how he has a disdain for the Jewish community and how he blames the Jewish community for the downfall, the quote-unquote financial downfall of Germany. He blamed their DNA on the country being what it was in the 1930s. So now you have a presidential candidate for a major political party in the United States of America telling us that there is a certain demographic of people in this country that have bad DNA, that have bad genes, and for a person to go out and commit and to unalive someone, they have bad genes, and those genes go back years. I mean, because genes, you don't just get DNA genes willy-nilly overnight. It takes mutation. It takes hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. Let's keep that in mind, because I would say that there was a few people, and being that next Monday is a certain holiday for that person, I would say that a certain demographic of people that came to the Western Hemisphere had bad genes. Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
It's not like the Europeans didn't give us anything. No, because they gave us typhus, cholera, malaria, measles, tuberculosis, black plague, the common cold, diphtheria, chickenpox, whooping cough, leprosy.
Within 100 years, from 1492 to 1592, over 150 million people were killed based on the diseases and the germs and the genes that the Europeans brought to the New World. Again, who has the bad genes? And also, if a certain demographic of people were able to systematically remove a certain race of people out of one area and bring in another demographic of people to use them as chattel slavery in another area, don't you think those genes are still prevalent in society today, and that we need to be cognizant of those people with those genes so we don't revert back to what those people with those genes did to our people with the other genes? And if that's the case, shouldn't we go back and look at everybody's genes to say, okay, based on your genes, you're not suitable for a certain job like president, based on your genes? What do you think?